Hello, and welcome to A Word of Hope on the day that the church celebrates the transfiguration of the Lord, that wonderful moment in Jesus' life and in Peter, James, and John's lives, where Jesus goes up the mountain to pray, and he invites them to go with him. Jesus took Peter, John, and James and went up to a mountain to pray. While he was praying, his face changed in appearance, and his clothes became dazzling white. And the story goes on to say that the disciples witnessed his speaking with Moses and Elijah from ages past, showing his connection to the law and the prophets. And then all of a sudden, a cloud comes over them and frightens them, and out of the cloud comes the voice of God saying, "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." I always call this mountaintop experience of Peter, James, and John a glimpse of the glory of God. What a marvelous moment, wasn't it? A glimpse of the glory of God. And it invites you and I to think of the glimpses of God's glory that we have in our lives. Not just our mountaintop spiritual experiences, not just our mountaintop religious experiences, but our mountaintop experiences of love with one another. What glimpse of glory do you receive when you look at a new baby in your arms? What glimpse of glory do you see in your children and grandchildren? What glimpse of God's glory do you experience constantly, daily, in the love that you have for another person in your life? We all have glimpses of glory, some of them in church, most of them outside of church, right where we live. Today is a day to take the opportunity to pay attention to those glimpses of glory. And a secondary lesson that comes with that and that closeness to God is to realize that as they came down the mountain, their glimpses of glory did not shelter them from future suffering. They still had a high cost of discipleship, didn't they? But they could always go back to that glimpse of glory to give them strength, to give them encouragement, to bolster them up so that they wouldn't cave in to the pain or to the suffering. That same opportunity is here today for us. Name your glimpses of glory and use them to get you through every trial you'll ever have to face. God bless you.